Shalom Yeladim. You know I'm at the Ohel. This is the Ohel over there. And I want to show, it's a few days after Sukkot. So the Sukkah at the Ohel is still up. And I want to show you something interesting and special about it. You see, because in Tishrei, for the Yom Tovim, Rosh Hashanah, and Yom Kippur, and Sukkot and Simchas Torah, a lot of people come. So they also put these tents outside of the Ohel, so there's more room for people, and they don't have to be in the sun or in the rain, and these tents are still up. But now I want to go into the tent that's outside of the Ohel, where the people daven. There's also a place for people to eat outside. And I want to show you a few very special things about the Sukkah. See, we're gonna go there. This is where people learn. Now I want to go into another door. This is the shul by the Ohel. This is where people daven. Right now it's Shachis. Now we're gonna go to the Sukkah of the Ohel. There's a few very interesting things about this Sukkah. One thing that's interesting is that, you know, today most people, when they make a Sukkah, and when they have the schach on top, there's a special mat, right? That's made of bamboo. It's a type of wood, bamboo, and the mat rolls, and they roll it on top of the Sukkah. But this, you see, this is different. This, they use real trees, real leaves from the tree. With the schach, it's so much more beautiful. It's a lot harder to make it, but it's so beautiful. It's green and it comes down, and it doesn't look just like a mat. And it used to be, when I was a kid, then all the schach was like this. They still didn't invent the mat that's a bamboo. So that's one thing that's special about the Sukkah at the Ohel, which I didn't take down yet, is that it's got all this beautiful green. Now I'll show you another interesting thing. This Sukkah has, look at this. It says luggage mizvadot. What's over here? It's a place with a lot of people's suitcases. What are all these suitcases doing here? You know why? Because for Tishrei, for the Yom Tovim, for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Sukkot, a lot of people want to come to spend it here with the Rebbe and near the Rebbe, and they sleep in different places that are nearby, but they don't have a lot of room, so they have a special place for people to put their suitcases. They come from Eretz Yisrael, and from France, and from Australia, and from South Africa, and all over the world. And after Tishrei, they all go back to their places, and they take their suitcases with them. And the last thing I want to show you is, for a sukkah to be kosher, the schach has to be under the sky. Can't have anything on top of it. If there's something on top of the schach, the sukkah is not kosher. But this is a special, there's a special thing you can do. Take a look. Over here, the schach broke. You see the schach broke over here? Oh, they took it down a little bit. And on top of the schach, there's actually a tent. This is a sukkah inside of a tent. How could that be? A sukkah cannot be kosher in a tent. So if the sukkah is in a tent, it's not kosher. But what's special about this is this tent goes up and down. When it's raining and it's hard to sit in the sukkah, then you can put the tent on top of the schach to protect it so the sukkah doesn't get wet. And then it's not a kosher sukkah, but if you wait until after it stops raining and you take off the cover, then the sukkah becomes kosher again, and it's dry. So this sukkah inside the Ohel has a tent on top of it, which sometimes they put on to cover when it's raining, and sometimes they take off when they want the sukkah to be kosher. And those are special things about the sukkah at the Ohel. Mwah.